This month on Images, groove to the sounds of Motown with College of DuPage alum Jim Belushi. Show our COD spirit during Spirit Week and the homecoming football game. And Images Speaks with Associate Professor of Speech and Outstanding Faculty Member of the Year, Christopher Miller. All of that and more on this edition of Images. Hi, I'm Rio Almaria, Admissions Representative at College of DuPage. Welcome to Images, the show that keeps you up to date with everything happening here at COD. Recently, the College of DuPage Foundation and the MacAninch Arts Center kicked off the performing arts season with a celebration to benefit the arts. Mac Motown, Signed, Sealed, Delivered was an unforgettable evening filled with great music from the Motor City, performed by the Motown Experience, accompanied by COD's own new Philharmonic Orchestra, and COD alum Jim Belushi joined the party for the official dedication of Belushi Performance Hall.
Same old place, sweet home, Chicago.
Mac Motown was really designed to be a celebration of friends, a benefit for student involvement with the arts, but most of all, it was an evening to kick off the Mac season in a fashion that would set the stage for the rest of the year. A wonderful partnership exists between the College of DuPage Foundation and the Mac, and it was an opportunity to work with our newly formed committee from the foundation board. It's the Cultural Arts Advisory Council. Those volunteers really orchestrated the evening, and the theme of the evening ended up being a true celebration of community and how the arts bring community together. We kicked off the evening with a VIP reception, and our guests had the opportunity to enjoy some lovely savory food, but also Jim Belushi came in and greeted everyone, had some photos taken, and in the process, noticed that one of the trio musicians playing in the gallery was a high school friend, an old college roommate, a buddy from way, way back, Rob Curtis on guitar. So Jim and Rob spontaneously took off and did a little jam right before the concert started. Everyone went into the concert with a glowing feel, and Mr. Belushi was just so wonderful in really joining in the celebration and orchestrating a lot of fun. Susan Laneberry kicked off the evening welcoming all of our guests and really set the stage for the fact that we were celebrating both Jim Belushi returning to the college for the official dedication, but also celebrating our own new Philharmonic performing and thanking everyone for supporting the fact that the arts need community involvement to succeed. The concert was a medley of hit upon hit, everything from the Temptations to Michael Jackson. So much fun. The fellas from the Motown Experience sounded terrific, and the depth and the glory of their performance had everybody on their feet. New Philharmonic serving as the strings and the percussion behind the familiar music. It was a sight to behold, and it instilled happiness in everyone. After the concert, one of our Cultural Arts Advisory Council members, Mike McCoy, a true Mac and New Philharmonic enthusiast, he came to the stage and spoke about how our support makes a difference, and he has certainly been an ardent supporter. So he set the stage very well for everything that was to come. It was, again, that feeling of community, that we were all in this together, that the arts survive because we enjoy it together and because we support it together. And it gave a real face to the entire evening that Justin Adair was able to be with us, and a former Belushi scholar and a young man who has had tremendous success in the 9 years since he left COD. In fact, was recently named one of the hot new faces of Chicago theater by the Chicago Tribune for 2015. So Mike set the stage for Justin to come and really tell us what it was like to be a Belushi scholar and what it's meant to him in his emerging and soaring career.
The people make the place, not the place itself, and that's what makes College of DuPage very special. I think you'd all agree. As a performer, you get critiqued often. In fact, failure is built into the job description. The statistic is something horrible, but suffice it to say, you will not get picked many more times than you do get picked. And therefore, moments when somebody tells you that you're doing something right are like gold. They are lighthouses. They are messages from God that you are doing something right. You're on the right path. Keep going. That is a feeling that I got when I received the John Belushi Memorial Scholarship. Now, confidence is a curious thing. It involves knowing who you are, believing in that, and also making yourself vulnerable all at the same time.
Diana Martinez, MAC director, took the stage to help us raise funds for the Belushi Artist in Residence Fund, and the audience truly responded. The fund itself was established with Jim's blessing about 15 years ago, and it is designed to foster meaningful interaction between students and visiting artists. So when Justin spoke of his interactions with Elizabeth Murphy, his vocal instructor, and how she took him off campus to experience something he'd never experienced before, the Belushi Fund, as Justin said, is designed to allow students on campus to have those same kinds of wonderful experiences. All those programs were supported with people raising their paddles. And as one donor said to me, I just had to pay it forward. It felt so good. Dr. Collins added into the warmth of the evening by bringing to the stage newly awarded Belushi scholars. So we were so fortunate to have 4 students who have just recently received Belushi support. So it's truly a case of past and present, and what a wonderful experience for those students to hear what Justin Adair had to say and to understand how this will impact their lives. It was truly lovely, and it allowed a beautiful setup to celebrate why the Performance Hall was named for the Belushis and why Jim Belushi is such a meaningful friend to the College of DuPage.
One more time, right now.
As the theme for the evening continued to emerge, community was so important, and it was absolutely heartwarming to hear Jim Belushi say how proud he is to be a part of our College of DuPage community.
But I found out who I was, and that's why I keep coming back, because I come back here to feel that root, that thick core that I found in this square mile. And you guys have a great community here, and I'm really grateful for all of you coming tonight and supporting this foundation and supporting the John Belushi Scholarship Fund, because I think that's a cool thing to do, because like I said, John and I really didn't have a lot of money back then, but when we were a little weird, and the teachers really helped us.
It was time to unveil the new signage and allow Jim to enjoy the moment. So we went out to the lobby, and Jim and Diana Martinez unveiled, as Justin Adair, the former Belushi scholar, COD alum, did a toast and said, "Cheers to Jim Belushi on behalf of all of the Belushi scholars from yesterday and today." It was magnificent.
Back in that same old place, a sweet home, Chicago, right here. Let's give it up now. Come on, bro, bring it up.
It's that time of year again. The semester is in full swing, and the telltale signs of fall are rapidly approaching. And COD students are getting psyched for Spirit Week, the week-long party leading up to the game. Last year's homecoming festivities drew over 1,000 enthusiastic students out to participate, and of course, to cheer on our beloved Chaparral football team.
COD having a football game?
You know, I think it's really cool. I think it's a good way to get everyone involved, you know, because team sports always brings people together. You know, school spirit is a big thing. So.
I think it's been fantastic. I think it's been unbelievable. Just the entire school, student body, faculty, just everybody coming together and taking a lot of pride, not just in the football program, but all the great things that happen here at COD, and that's really what it's about.
What do you think about Spirit Week this week?
It's exciting. Everyone's really excited. It's really fun. We've had all these fun events. We've won little COD things, which is always fun, and I think it's been a good time.
Awesome. Thanks for talking, and go represent. What do you think of this week, homecoming week?
This week's awesome. I'm so excited, got so pumped up. I mean, we got together, we're like, you know what, this is our town, this is our state, let's do this.
Following the nation.
Here's a preview of Chaparral football action to help you get pumped up for the big game. This year's homecoming gridiron matchup is October 17th against Iowa Western. Come on out, support your team, and be a part of the homecoming energy.
What a game it's been. Two teams playing their hearts out today, but only one can win it. College of DuPage Chaparral is needing a win if they have any hope of seeing a bowl game this year. They've got 30 seconds to go, down by 7, and they'll start it from their own 20-yard line. Devin O'Hara brings the Chaps up to the line, making adjustments on the fly. He's got a receiver in motion. Here's the snap.
Same page. We got a lot of rookies here, and here's the way I work. Okay, I don't mind. I want you to be loose. I want you to be loose and confident. Okay, does that mean be silly? No. You've got to be loose, but you've also got to be focused. Okay, you play fast, you play hard, and you play smart.
Devin O'Hara brings the chaps up to the line, making adjustments on the fly. He's got a receiver in motion. Here's the snap. O'Hara, backpedaling, fakes toss left, scrambles to the right. He's got pressure. Lets it loose. And it's gone at the 30-yard line. I don't believe it. One-handed grab at the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Chaparral. They've tied this thing up with only 5 seconds to go. What a battle we've seen this afternoon. Two teams playing their hearts out.
Coming up next, overall outstanding faculty member Christopher Miller discusses his commitment to teaching and engaging students.
Language is powerful. There's this book called The Book of Lists, and it was published a while ago, but it was by Wallace and Walensky, I think I say his last name. And they published this thing, the list of fears, and the number one fear on that list was fear of public address. And number 2 was death and disease, right? And Jerry Seinfeld said this in his stand-up. He said one time, he said, if that's true, if the majority of people fear public address more than dying, then at a funeral, the majority of people would rather be in the casket than giving the eulogy, right? I think I inspire my students a couple ways. One is I share a lot, myself personally, I've gone through some stuff, and my students, sometimes they'll ask me about that. I think by being honest with them too, and telling them, like, look, life isn't going to necessarily get better, it's not going to get worse either, but we all have to, and I think if we all can recognize that we're all in the same boat, that we have some struggles and we have some accomplishments. Early on, I had to adapt. I love sports, and I always used to use sports examples. And I would say to people like, hey, if you don't want sports, sorry. But then I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you have to adapt. There might be 2 or 3 people that know sports, but the rest of them don't, and they're never gonna watch it. So you're either gonna have them ignore you and not pay attention, or you're gonna read more papers. You're gonna read more than just the sports section. You're going to open up and read the national news. You're going to watch TV shows. You're going to appeal to them. You're going to listen to contemporary music because you have to know what Miley Cyrus is doing. I don't necessarily have to like her music, but whatever. I'm going to listen to it. So when they talk about it in class, I'm not completely out of the loop. Did you see what this person did? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But when they talk about it in class, I try to go look it up. Feels good. And I'm not gonna hide that it doesn't feel good. It's a cool feeling to me, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that my or whoever the committee members are, that whoever the student is that nominated me, they took the time to fill it out, and then people saw my stuff and they thought, yeah, it's worthy of getting there. It's a pretty cool, humbling, so humbling pat on the back. When Gene called me this year, it's like, what? I did. I sat there and I was like, thanks a lot, I appreciate that, and then I did. And I'm an emotional guy, and I hate that about myself, but I did, I cried, And I remember calling my mom and telling her that when I was young, my mom, gosh, if I might have been like 9 or 10, 11, my mom would know better than I would. But we were in this house in Fort Collins. And I remember I told my mom something. We were in the kitchen, and my mom said, you should be a teacher. And I was like, why? She's like, I think you'd be really good at teaching. And I can remember that. Gosh, you walk in that front door, and there's the living room, and there's the kitchen right there to the left, or the dining room table and the kitchen to the right. And then I can remember seeing my mom as a kid, her saying that. And then not thinking that not ever pursuing teaching. going to college thinking I might go into law or I might go into business or something like that. But then actually getting in front of a class for the first time as a graduate assistant and teaching and really, really liking it. My mom, it's that nostalgic thing, I love my mom so much. And so the fact that I might be good at it, like I might actually be good at something, and teaching is the thing, because like my mom told me to do it. It's tough, dude. I mean, it makes me so happy and so proud of that moment. And it's stupid, I know. Like, there's part of me that's like, you're not supposed to be prideful about it. And I'm not prideful, I'm more than humbled by it, but damn, does it make me feel good to be my mom's kid. And like I said, that feels good to know that maybe I am good at that thing.
I'm Zoya. So you're interested in coming to College of DuPage? Maybe you're checking out a lot of websites, visiting a few campuses, and to be honest, making a decision about the next years of your life and your education, well, that's pretty important stuff. Like you didn't already know that, right? But I'm here to tell you how College of DuPage fits into your plans, your life. First of all, who are we?
College of DuPage is a community college serving most of DuPage County, as well as portions of Will and Cook counties. There are 48 communities in our district, but students come from all over, even internationally. Each semester, there are about 30,000 students enrolled at College of DuPage, making us the second largest provider of higher education in the state. Don't worry about getting lost in the numbers, though. Unlike other large institutions, the average class size is still small, and students really appreciate the one-on-one personal attention from their instructors.
It's good to know that with so many choices for higher education out there, so many people find College of DuPage the right place for them. But what about you? What does College of DuPage have to offer you? In a word, opportunities.
You name it, chances are you can study it here. College of DuPage offers over 230 degree and certificate programs. Associate degrees can be completed in 2 years when attending as a full-time student. Associate degrees allow students to transfer to another institution to continue their education or enter into a specific career field. Certificates of completion are offered for a variety of in-demand occupational and technical careers. College of DuPage also has a number of innovative programs. With our 3+1 programs, it's possible to earn a 4-year degree from an area university without ever leaving the College of DuPage campus, while saving tons of money in tuition at the same time. No matter what you study, students at COD learn from the best with the one-on-one personal attention made possible with small classes. Experts in their field, our award-winning faculty are passionate about teaching and dedicated to your success. Students are also attracted to College of DuPage because it's affordable, convenient, has flexible scheduling, online options, throw-in classes and activities for personal enrichment, adventure learning with field studies. Like I said, opportunities.
Whether you're planning on transferring to a 4-year institution, studying to earn a degree or certificate for a specific career, sharpening job skills, or taking classes just for fun, College of DuPage truly has something for everyone. And it happens here. The main campus is amazing. If you haven't walked around yet, make a point. That's a must-do.
College of DuPage has been working hard to make its campus the place to be with many brand new buildings and upgraded facilities, state-of-the-art instructional centers for health sciences, culinary and hospitality, technical fields, computing,
and Homeland Security are all equipped with the latest technology for specialized education and careers. Of course, students also enjoy taking a break between classes or just hanging out. The Student Services Center is a convenient and comfortable place to relax, socialize, and study. Creating a student-friendly atmosphere is just as much a part of making your overall student experience a great one.
College of DuPage wants you to succeed both inside the classroom and out. Your studies are important, no doubt.
So is discovering yourself by meeting people, making new friends, getting involved, and having fun. Oh, hey, Chappie!
We've got you covered on both ends with plenty of resources to help make the most of your time.
And have an awesome college experience.
Being a well-rounded student, like anything else, is a healthy balance between work and play. When it's time to be serious about your work, our library is stocked with everything you need, plus comfortable spaces for individual and group study. Need a little extra help with your homework? The Learning Commons offers assistance in math, writing, reading, and speech, as well as options for tutoring and preparing for placement exams. And of course, counselors and advisors are available to help guide you through questions about your academic plans and progress. When it's time to play, Student Life supports over 70 clubs and organizations and has all kinds of fun activities planned throughout the year. The Student Life Lounge is also a great place to connect with friends. Student athletes enjoy a winning tradition at College of DuPage, with one of the most successful community college athletic programs in the nation. The MacAninch Arts Center is not only home to students studying the arts, but it's also the place to catch a performance. There's theater, music, dance, art galleries, and more. If exercising and staying in shape is a part of your routine, check out Chaparral Fitness in the Physical Education Center, with free memberships for full-time students. COD is not a place where you have to just go to class and then go home. And seriously, who would want to?
If you like what you see, you're probably wondering, how do I get started? Becoming a College of DuPage student is an easy process, and like everything else, there is plenty of support along the way.
To become a student, the first step is to apply. This can be done online, and you can always speak to an admissions representative for any questions you may have. College of DuPage is definitely one of the most cost-effective options available, but paying for college is still an important consideration. Students needing financial assistance turn to the Office of Student Financial Assistance to learn about a large offering of scholarships, grants, and loans.
So that was just an overview of the opportunities that await you at College of DuPage. Again, choosing where to go to college, it's a big decision, but it doesn't have to be a difficult one. We're excited you've shown an interest in College of DuPage. Hope to see you around campus soon.
That's all the time we have for this edition of Images. We hope you enjoyed this program from College of DuPage. Also, you can watch past episodes of Images on demand by visiting our website at cod.edu. I'm Rio Almaria. See you next time.